Okay, this theme has been showing up in heaps of my demos lately. Let's see if we can make this one look good. It's a tricky, funny word, the way that it gets used and often abused. The most important thing in human existence, and yet it doesn't get the recognition that it needs. Let's see how we can make it look any good. Actually thinking we're going to keep this on 100. I don't know how it's going to look, folks. Going to not lighten it up too far. Pastel colours. Maybe add a bit of contrast. I do think this colour is a bit dark. Anyway, let's see what it is we've got and what the fuss is about. It is a pair of running shorts, or maybe board shorts, with the word love written on them. That was the funny bit. That's the funny use of the word. People love the word love, but they don't even know what love really is, which really is an irony. A real tragic irony in the human state. When you think about it, it is extremely tragic. Like the world doesn't understand what love is, and they just see it as something to print on merchandise instead of something that's real. Now I'm just going to hold this, use the camera hand, I just did. But basically most people, I'm going to just pull that one up. I'm going to move it across a bit to fill the A4 area better, but basically it's a word that just doesn't have the right meaning in this context. It often means to make money, selling merchandise like this with it printed on it, and that people buy it because it somehow is like some kind of magic, that suddenly there's going to be love if you wear these shorts, or that maybe you'll find your partner by wearing these shorts. And it's really silly the way the world is just so fixated on love, but they don't know what it really is and what it's capable of. So many people just treat it like it's just a word, just a buzzword. We just need more reality instead of buzzwords all the time. Because there's just too many words. Words. No fucking action. No fucking completion. And that's what it is like. And I know what that feels like when you don't feel love. I've always wanted to be married and to have a relationship. And even I myself didn't know what love was, not fully. I'm wondering how we're going to make this look any good. But basically, most people just don't know the true meaning of the word love. They don't know where love comes from and what it is and how it can be harnessed. And they just treat it in a wishy-washy, sort of airy-fairy sort of a way, that we don't understand what the word love really means. Now that looks interesting, but we've lost some of that. This is a real difficult piece. So I'm just going to push this back into the A4. We're just going to twist it up a bit. I'm going to go there with this. But basically most people are not knowledgeable about love. They haven't been trained as a child. Even my dad, I asked Dad what is love without actually asking the question. I was talking about a song which had that those three words, what is love, And I spoke those words, and my dad returned them and said to me, "What is love?" So my dad doesn't know what love is, and I'm sure he still doesn't. And I don't talk to him because he's such a hateful person. He's such a mean-spirited kind of person, and he knows nothing about love, nothing about it. He's just a bully. And my brother's the same way. My mum still struggles with it as well. But I know my mum does love me, even though we've had a lot of troubles over the years. I'm actually wondering if maybe this is going to look good, or maybe I'll do another scrunch. I'll just push that up higher again. It's not easy trying to make this piece work. Actually, let's see how this works. And they sing about it in heaps of pop songs all the time, and you know, you just hear about it. Now that looks shit house. Wondering how we're going to make this look any good. This is a difficult one. Maybe I could enlarge it on the vertical and use that as the centre, but then I don't want to lose the word love to it either. So I'm going to try another one. Fuck, I hate this one. Hate this one? Now I'm starting to hate this one because it's difficult. I knew this was going to be a difficult one, folks. I put it off for a couple of months at least. Sometimes I misplaced it, and I just found it not so long ago. That it looks nice, but it's not going the way that I want it to. I'm just going to try and use my intuition to tell me that maybe I should try and work with the ones that I've got. But yeah, it's difficult. Love is a difficult topic for most people to understand. It really is. It's extremely difficult. But it's an extremely important lesson to learn. It's really difficult, folks, trying to teach people what love really is. Most people think of love, they think of a sexual relationship, and yeah, I do too. In fact, I'm hoping to get in touch with a loved one. His name's Luigi, and we're trying to get this stuff to go on free-to-air primetime news, TV. And it's not as easy as it looks, and it's really difficult. And you just get the feeling that the people in the TV channels don't care about positive footage. Like, I'm trying to get this stuff to be, I'm marketing this stuff as a love story because I'm missing a loved one, and I'm hoping by going on primetime news that I'll be able to get put in touch with my partner, Luigi, who I love dearly. And I really miss him, and this love stuff does remind me of him. And he is a loving man, and he's the only one I've ever loved, folks. I've never loved anyone like I loved Luigi. And I really miss Luigi dearly. And I'm just trying my best to make these really nice photocopier demos. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not as easy trying to get people in the media interested in something that's lovey instead of hateful and negative. I do talk a lot of negativity in my videos, like I have been here, but I want the general thing to be a positive move in the right direction to find someone I love, and then all the love will go everywhere. My love for Luigi will go viral around the world, which would be really nice. I love Luigi and I really miss him, and I can't find him on my own, folks. So I'll try my best to make these funny, often funny, strange demos. So I'm trying my best, folks. Anyway, that's come up better than I thought. I think now I can call this demo quits.